To the sons of Ammon the Lord saith these things, whether no sons be of Israel, either an heir not to it. Why therefore wielded Malcolm the heritage of Gad, and the people thereof dwelled in the cities of Gad? Lo, days come, saith the Lord, and I shall make the gnashing of battle heard on Rabbah of the sons of Ammon, and it shall be destroyed in a noise, and the villages thereof shall be burnt with fire, and Israel shall wield his wielders, saith the Lord. Yell, ye Heshbon, for Ai is destroyed. Cry, ye daughters of Rabbah, gird you with hair shirts. Wail ye, encompassed by hedges. For why Malcolm shall be led into passing over, the priests thereof and princes thereof together. What hast thou glory in valleys? Thy valleys floated away. Thou delicate daughter, that hadst trust in thy treasures, and saidst, who shall come to me? Lo, I shall bring in dread on thee, saith the Lord God of hosts, God of Israel, of all men that be in thy compass. Ye shall be scattered, each by himself, from your sight, and none shall be that gather them that flee. And after these things I shall make the fleers and prisoners of the sons of Ammon to turn again, saith the Lord. To Idumea the Lord of hosts saith these things, whether wisdom is no more in Teman, counsel perished from sons. The wisdom of them is made unprofitable. Flee ye, and turn ye the backs. Go down into a swallow, ye dwellers of Dedan, for I have brought the perdition of Esau on them, the time of his visitation. If gatherers of grapes had come on thee, they should have left the cluster. If thieves in the night, they should have ravished that sufficed to them. Forsooth I have uncovered Esau, and I have showed the hid things of him, and he may not be able to be hid. His seed is destroyed, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and it shall not be. Forsake thy fatherless children, and I shall make them to live, and thy widows shall hope in me. For the Lord saith these things, lo, they drinking shall drink, to whom was no doom, that they should drink the cup. And shalt thou be left as innocent? Thou shalt not be innocent, but thou drinking shalt drink. For I swore by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall be into wilderness, and into shame, and into forsaking, and into cursing, and all the cities thereof shall be into everlasting wildernesses. I heard in hearing of the Lord, and I am sent a messenger to heathen men. Be ye gathered together, and come ye against them, and rise we together into battle. For lo, I have given thee a little one among heathen men, despisable among men. Thy boast and the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, that dwellest in the caves of stone, and enforcest or endeavorest to take the highness of a little hill, when thou as an eagle hast raised thy nest. From thence I shall draw thee down, saith the Lord. And Idumea shall be forsaken. Each man that shall pass by it shall wonder, and shall hiss on all the wounds thereof, as Sodom and Gomorrah is destroyed, and the nigh cities thereof, saith the Lord. A man shall not dwell there, and the Son of Man shall not inhabit it. Lo, as a lion he shall ascend from the pride of Jordan to the strong fairness. For I shall make him run suddenly to it, and who shall be the chosen man whom I shall set before him? For who is like to me, and who shall suffer me? And who is like shepherd, that shall again stand my cheer? Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, which he took to Edom, and his thoughts, which he thought of the dwellers of Teman. If the little of the flock cast not them down, if they destroy not with them the dwelling of them, else no man give credence to me. The earth was moved to the voice of falling to them. The cry of voice thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Lo, as an eagle he shall ascend and fly out, and he shall spread abroad his wings in Bozrah, and the heart of the strong men of Idumea shall be in that day as the heart of a woman travailing of child. To Damascus Hamath is shamed, and Arpad, for they heard a full wicked hearing. They were troubled in the sea, for anguish they might not have rest. Damascus was discomforted, it was turned into flight, trembling took it, anguishes and sorrows held it, as a woman travailing of child. How forsook they a praisable city, the city of gladness? Therefore the young men thereof shall fall in the streets thereof, and all men of battle shall be stilled in that day, saith the Lord of hosts. And I shall kindle fire in the wall of Damascus, and it shall devour the buildings of Benhadad, to Kedar, and to the realms of Hazor, which Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon smote. The Lord saith these things, Rise ye, and ascend to Kedar, and destroy ye the sons of the east. They shall take the tabernacles of them, and the flocks of them. They shall take to them the skins of them, and all the vessels of them, and the camels of them. And they shall call on them inward dread and compass. Flee ye, go ye away greatly, ye that dwell in Hazor. Sit in swallows, saith the Lord. For why Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon hath taken counsel against you, and he thought thoughts against you. Rise ye together, and ascend ye to a peaceable folk, and dwelling trustily, saith the Lord. Not doors nor bars be to it, and they dwell alone. And the camels of them shall be into ravishing, and the multitude of their beasts into prey. And I shall scatter them into each wind, that be beclipped on the long hair, and by each coast of them I shall bring perishing on them, saith the Lord. And Hazor shall be into a dwelling place of dragons. It shall be forsaken till into without end. A man shall not dwell there, neither the Son of Man shall inhabit it. The word of the Lord that was made to Jeremy, the prophet, against Elam, in the beginning of the realm of Zedekiah, king of Judah, and said, The Lord of hosts saith these things, Lo, I shall break the bow of Elam, and I shall take the strength of them, and I shall bring on Elam 4 winds from 4 coasts of heaven, and I shall winnow them into all these winds, and no folk shall be, to whom the fleers of Elam shall not come. And I shall make Elam for to dread before their enemies, and in the sight of men seeking the life of them. And I shall bring on them evil, the wrath of my strong vengeance, saith the Lord. And I shall send after them a sword, till I waste them. And I shall set my king's seat in Elam, and I shall lose thereof kings and princes, saith the Lord. But in the last days I shall make the prisoners of Elam to turn again, saith the Lord.